Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, where as soon as I loaded up the save here, we got this notification that Fort Camp on the ferry is besieged by an enemy, which is not good. Fortunately, we are on our way back over there. Obviously we can't get there yet. Looks like we actually have a long way to go still. It's probably a couple days. I hope the camp on the ferry survives long enough. I mean, we do have this group, but, you know, they don't have a general with them. So that's not good. Might have to send them out this way to meet up with them. That might be a good idea. But yeah, right now we are over here at the Ravaged Longhouse. I think I read this at the end of last episode, so we're just going to go in. Just going to head on in. Hope you guys are doing all right. There is a hurricane here in Florida going on right now. Not exactly where I'm at. I'm a little out of the way of it, fortunately, so it's just going to be like a tropical storm here. Hopefully my power doesn't go out, though, because I don't have enough videos uploaded for that to happen. I do have a generator, though, so I guess things would be fine in the end, as long as, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Let's just hope the power doesn't go out. Anyway, let's go ahead and start looking through here. I guess we should buff as we move forward. Check this place out. Love this blood rain. It's always nice, huh? Nice blood rain. I don't really remember what this place is. Feeling like I should have brought Olberg here, though. Descend into the well. I don't want to do that. Let's climb up this.
Got it.
Oh, that just comes up here. All right, let's climb down it.
Done.
Get that 800 XP.
Move out.
I'm pretty sure we're nowhere near leveling up. Yeah, we just recently turned 14. Level-wise, not age-wise. Hate to be throwing a 14-year-old kid in this war. To lead it, no less. Take all that.
Head on.
I feel like in that well, there are going to be a bunch of ghouls. It just feels like a pit of ghouls. Maybe that's accurate. Maybe that's what I remember. Deep in the recesses of my memory.
I lead. You follow.
Alright, lead on. Alright. That's a lot of just random junk around this place, huh? Alright, let's go into this building. If we can.
Onwards.
Okay. Ah, to the basement. Let's do a short buff as well. Bodax and a sneaky unhallowed Bodak. That sounds dangerous, huh? Let's go and get our quiver going. Hope I didn't mean to go 4. Oh, that's fine. Oh, it didn't go through anyway. Fantastic. Alright, boom, boom, boom. Fire. Alright, he is down. Looks like they have some unholy thing going on here. There's more of them than I thought to. Let's go ahead and do that. Move around. Ninio. I doubt we can put him to sleep. But we can try it. Immune, yeah. I figured as much. One over here. Okay, rage. I can't charge him. Move here. Where are these guys? Oh, there they are. Okay. A whole bunch of them have Okay. Need to get over here.
Wide open.
There's a lot more than... Holy crap, there's so many of them. Look at them all. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Okay. Get in there. I guess we're just gonna move everybody back over here. Hopefully they don't have a lot of health. We're not... I guess we hit with 17 damage. Did that do anything? I don't know. Alright, fire. Miss. Lovely. Okay.
Simply business.
No path, no path. Alright. Why can't they charge any of these guys? That's weird.
It's your
Get in there.
time to cease to
33
exist.
damage on him. Okay, that was a decent amount of damage there. Alright, hit him. Take him down. 0 damage to me. Beautifully done. Good job, man. Looks like we got some negative energy drain though going already.
I will see to your demise.
That's good. Okay, yeah, this is no problem. Take him down. Fire. There we go. How many people got negative energy drain? Was it just... I think it was just Grey Boar. That's the real way to see would be here. Was it just one level? It was 3 levels. Damn, okay. I think we have restoration scrolls though. Yeah. Go and use that. Damn it. Use them all. Yep. Okay. What sorts of treasures are in here? Go ahead and unlock that for me, thank you.
I hope you appreciate
We got
this.
On the Brink of Death. Whenever the wearer's health is below 50, each attack against the wearer has a chance to reflect dealt damage. The enemy must pass a reflex saving throw or suffer the attack. Okay, well that's a shirt, right? So I mean, there's very little reason not to have it on somebody. And then we should probably have it somebody in melee range, right? It's this one, right? On the Brink of Death. There you go. He looks cool. I really like him as a Titan fighter. Okay. There was a path over here, right?
I refuse to accept their
Aha.
statement.
I thought there was another guy down here. A couple of them.
Precision and grace.
You had your chance. Let's hear you cry.
Good.
They'll beg me to
Good.
stop. I'll remove this obstacle.
God, they just keep coming.
You are today's sacrifice.
Come on down. Oh, you son of a bitch. Hate this
I'll
game.
make short work of this.
Simply business.
Good.
Run them through.
I'll rip you apart. You're irrelevant.
I'd have been good if we killed them. Is there like a Bodak manufacturing machine back there?
The world in crimson.
Oh,
Out of my sight.
losing so many levels. No.
It's your time to cease.
Oh, man, I got destroyed.
Out of my way.
No match for me. You should have listened to reason.
Just a regular Bodak now.
I'll cut you wide open.
Here we go. Yeah, we lost quite a few 8 levels from her. Jesus, man. It was only her that was getting hit by it though, so that's I guess a plus. I don't think heal gets rid of it, right? I feel like I do that all the time. Yeah, it doesn't. It don't. That's fine. Maybe now I'll never forget. Okay.
Move out.
-8 levels on my tank, though, is rough. So if we had gone down the well, this is likely where it would have thrown us.
Head on.
Ooh. Oh, it's one of these things. Hello. A stone slab with strange symbols. There's no magic. I'm trying to see if there's any indication as to which one it goes to, but it doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it. That's okay, though. We can check out the core riddles pretty easily now that we can teleport around.
Huh? What's that?
That is treasure. Looks like there's something here. Is that just like... Maybe there's something along this way?
I lead. You follow.
Just some more bones. More bones. Okay. Looks like that's everything here. That definitely looks like there's something there. I mean, we know there's a stone wall, but... Was there another building out there? Or is that the well, maybe? I don't know. I figured the well would be where the water was. That makes the most sense, really. Okay. Well, that wasn't too hard. I mean, the negative levels suck. I guess there's this building here it could have been. What if I descend this well?
Done.
Did I get XP for that? I did. Another 432 XP. Okay. Now we get back out of here. Hey, 432 XP is nothing to laugh at. Alright. Well, I just noticed my little border here. That's cool. Is that my demon border? To let everybody know I'm a demon? It's also purple. Everybody knows purple is the best color. And I say that even though purple is not my favorite color. It just is objectively the best color. Everything great is purple. Okay. Yeah, outside. Okay, so we did use our buffs. So we will need to rest before we go into the next place, but I don't think we need to go back to Dresden yet. Okay, so from here we want to go down here to the burned down shack where we got some consumables to grab. It's going to take us 12 hours. Switch to the army. Go ahead and continue. See how far you can get. Yeah. Not quite far enough, really. Alright, I'm going to have you go here. And you're going to go this way. Good, we'll be able to pick them up on our way. Okay. Legion 2, you're there. Legion 3, you're there. Oh, that's fine. Got something new in the Crusader map. We can enchant the Attractive Impulse. Although not yet, because we're currently enchanting the Faultless Daybreak. It's going to be 4 more days for that. Okay. Let's continue down. Evade. Yeah, I don't need these random encounters. We'll camp at the burned down shack here. Collect. Little of this shack survives except a fallen roof and some charred boards. But not all of the belongings of the former residents were destroyed by the fire. Alright, let's go ahead and sleep. Auto assign. Yep.
Everyone looks rather busy. And yet there's nothing for me to do to help the crusade? Oh, what a pity. I suppose being bone idol is also an important task. By right of blood, I claim this duty as my own.
I would say bone idleness is the most important of tasks. Alright, so we can probably get one more rest out of this if we succeed at our ritual. Where are we gonna head first? We should probably have Social with us. If we, yeah, requiring companions. I kind of forgot about that. So I guess we'll go to the Befouled Barrows. 9 hours? Okay. Military. Menorax Legion, head on up. Alright. You are with me. You are with me. Alright. And then keep going. Yep. Not quite there yet. That's fine. Keep going. Evade. Alright, what do we got here? The bones of chiefs, sages, and other esteemed residents of the old Sarkoris had lain in these gloomy barrows for centuries. Yet in their hatred of mortals, demons wouldn't let the dead rest in peace. Having desecrated their graves, they defaced the ancient bones and scattered them all over the place, soaking them in the blood of their own descendants. Sounds lovely. Yep, the center. Oh, it's one of these. Iridescent streaks appear in the bilious violet sky above the deserted lands. The streaks are not like an ordinary Galarian rainbow. They look more like oil dropped in water. The sweltering haze in the sky seems to waver along with the streaks. Time and again, one of the commander's party spots some movement out of the corner of their eye and reaches for their weapon, only to immediately realize they were mistaken. The ground underfoot turns a muddy gray, covered in a dense layer of ash expelled by geysers. Curious natural phenomena, not uncommon in these parts. In the distance, barrows can be seen, appearing only as vague piles of rocks in the haze. The wind whips clouds of ash into the faces of the commander and his party. Along with the ash, the wind ushers in ragged gray clouds that shroud the sky. A giant eye of cloud unblinkingly watches the commander and his party from above. One can only imagine how insignificant the creatures struggling across the land must seem from such a height. In a break in the clouds, the white of the sky's eye pulses, ready to burst like a boil. The dark cloud of the pupil grows blacker still. The commander decides to choose a character at perception, study the shape of the cloud more closely. That's going to be easy. And or try to recall the previous mention of such a phenomena. Also going to be easy. Okay, we'll do perception first. Windowog observes that in the wind, the ordinary storm clouds cannot coalesce into clear shapes. The air throbs with peril. This is no mere storm. What's brewing is something brought by the abyss and possible only in the wound. Try to recall. Manorak observes that in the wind, the ordinary storm clouds... Oh wait, no. Manorak recalls conversations with seasoned crusaders. If a giant eye appears in the sky, you must run and not look back. According to witnesses, what follows such an omen is so horrific that it can rob a newcomer to the world wound of their sanity. Eee. Make for the barrows, the only cover in the middle of the wastes. Ooh, that's gonna be tough. Son of a bitch. As the party runs for cover, the black pupil of the cloud eye looms, watching their flight. Something suddenly drops from the sky, landing with a splat at the commander's feet, like an overripe fruit. It is white, about the size of a chestnut. It has a dark center, and the longer the commander stares at it, the more it seems like something is staring back. The fruit looks disturbingly like an eyeball. The whirlwind of ash stops the party from looking up to see what is happening in the sky. Perhaps a carrion bird was transporting its already rotting prize home. At least, that's what all the companions are hoping as they cluster around the milky white eyeball. A second eyeball lands nearby with an unpleasant squelch, leaving only a bloody splash on the ash-covered ground. 2 eyeballs cannot be a coincidence. The commander does not even have to speak. Without a word, the party wheels around and races toward the barrows that loom black through the ash. The sickening hail pummels them in the back, shoulders, and heads, leaving wet marks on armor and clothing, and soaking their hair in sticky slime. The land around the barrows looks more like a dumping ground than a burial ground. The storms have bleached skulls and bones, rusted armor, and dented swords. This is a familiar sight. More surprising are the arms and legs of golems scattered around the waste, the once snarling faces of animals that now lack all resemblance to their living brethren, things that look like horse carcasses but with broken mechanical legs. Everything is brown with rust and long forgotten. A battle was fought here once. Through the veil of ash, the party struggles to find the entrance to the barrow. Hastily feel along the walls, remembering everything that is known about the architecture of Sarkarian burial mounds, or focusing on the traces of magic. You can go with me. Manorak notices that the positioning of the barrows follows the pattern typical for these places. They stand equidistant from each other in a circle to leave space for rituals to be performed. Manorak reasons that the entrance should face inward towards the center of the circle, and his reasoning proves sound. An ash-darkened piece of some kind of casing that covers the entrance crumbles under the slightest pressure. The mouth of the barrow is cool and smells of damp and dust. More of the ash lies underfoot, pressed into a glossy, slippery crust. It is clear that the barrow has been constructed above a cave system. The deliberately carved out corridors stretching off into the barrow's depths leave room for natural passageways. The wind, wailing through the stalactites in the dark, carries a strange sound similar to a desperate human cry. Help me! Help me! The party strains to hear and decides to find out who the voice belongs to. Yeah, let's do that. The longer Winterborg listens, the more the voice changes. One moment it sounds like the desperate cry of a child, the next, the piercing, ragged scream of a woman, the next, birdsong. It cannot be ruled out that she is hearing only what she wants to hear. Go toward the voice. Manorak cannot ignore the cries for help. Well, it's more curiosity than anything, and the party rushes toward the sound, frequently looking around for enemies or traps. A strange thing. The closer they get to the voice, the less distinct the pleas become, blurring into the grinding screech of a rusty mechanism. The only passage leading further into the barrow finishes in a dead end, a spacious cave, its walls decorated in frescoes that have almost entirely faded over time. Before the companions have a chance to decide whether to look for a door or turn back, the cave floor, which seemed solid with well-trodden ash, vibrates and begins to ripple like water. One after another, the commander's companions are sucked into the thick, ashy mass, like they have stepped into quicksand. Mobility, athletics, or perception. Assess the situation. The party understands that panicking is pointless. Assessing the situation and formulating a plan of action is much more useful. When they stop struggling, they notice that the quick ash seems to loosen its grip and turn. Below, they can hear strange noises, like grinding metal. Could there be a mechanism drawing the quick ash downward? The exit from the cave is still too high up, and now the party have only one route out, down. Okay. I mean, we could still probably try this, right? We might get experience though, right? Yeah. The party notices fissures in the nearest wall and tries to grab onto the cracks to climb out. The commander's companions hang suspended above the quagmire for a time, but they cannot move any further. There are no other ledges on the wall to grab onto. Even the strongest party members begin to lose their grip and gradually slide back down. Alright, take a deep breath and dive. The quagmire's resistance vanishes as expected. The commander opens his eyes, sensing that he is in freefall. Through the gloom, he sees a spear sticking out parallel to the ground, and he manages to grab hold of the wood and hang suspended from it. Suddenly, everything jolts into action. Dozens of daggers, saws, and swords and spears spring out from all sides, whistling through the air. But there's no enemy ambush. The weapons are being brandished by the pistons and loudly scraping gears of a giant mechanism. The spear that saved the commander was so rusted in its piston that it no longer was able to move. The party has found itself in the heart of a giant metal flower, growing up from the ashy quagmire covering the floor. The Uranag, built by the forges of the abyss, tries to close its petals, crushing, mashing, and cutting its victims to pieces. But years of lying dormant in the darkness have taken their toll. Its articulations move with a soul-shuddering screech and become easily jammed. The mummified bodies of unlucky crusaders can still be seen hanging speared on rusted blades. If the commander wants to avoid their fate, he must figure out what makes the thing move. Try to escape by squeezing through the pedals. Break the pistons holding the weapons. Try to figure it out. Even a magical mechanism is still a mechanism. From above, the commander has a good view of the Uranag's inner workings. Large toothed wheels are set into motion by gear shafts. It all becomes clear. If the gear shafts can be jammed, the movement will stop. The commander's almost out of time. Another few minutes and it will be over. Realizing that a simple escape isn't possible, the commander decides to try jamming the Uranag's main mechanism in the heart of the flower. He looks around for something sturdy and finds a hammer in the hand of a dead paladin, a staff over the shoulder of a dead monk, a tower shield on the back of a dead warrior. What kind of staff is it? Is it a wooden staff? I'm gonna go with the tower shield. As she died, the female warrior tried to hide behind the tower shield, but it didn't save her. The closing petals pinned her to her shield, forevermore fusing them together as one whole. The commander plants his feet against the shield and pushes, trying to dislodge it, but it doesn't move an inch. Alright, the hammer. The body of a paladin clutching a warhammer in his hands of bone, hangs from one of the Uranag's hammers pointing directly toward... What? Hangs from one of the Uranag's hammers pointing directly upward. Okay. The commander is lucky that this warrior chose to meet his death with the weapon in hand. The commander drags the body toward him and grabs the hammer, but the Servant of Light's grip is still surprisingly strong and refuses to relinquish the weapon. The bone arms are easily ripped from the skeleton's shoulders, still holding the hammer. The commander tosses the lot into the heart of the Uranag. The hammer falls, sparking off the gears and getting stuck between them. With a furious screeching and scraping, the Uranag tries to grind up the hammer, but it cannot. A tremor travels up the pedals. There's a deafening cracking sound, and the Uranag stills forever. After carefully extracting themselves from the clutches of the broken Uranag, the commander and his party find themselves up to their knees in ashy sludge once more. But this time, it only harmlessly squelches under their feet as they walk. A dark breach yawns before them, and the cry the commander heard at the entrance to the barrow rises up again. Help me. Since there is no other route, the commander decides to... We're not going to pray for them. See if there's anything of value on the Crusaders' bodies. Hell yeah. The commander searches the Crusaders' bodies. What the dead no longer need may prove useful to the living. Fortune smiles on him. The party will be leaving the Uranag's cave richer than when it went in. After all its ordeals, the party finally goes up to the surface and emerges in a small chamber. Pipes protrude from the numerous openings, dotted all over the walls, and they connect to a small box adorned with Baphomet's symbol. The box cries out, producing high, plaintive notes that, when carried through the pipes, begin to sound something like, "Help me." The commander knows that this is just another demonic mechanism created to lure Crusaders into the barrow. He smashes the box, scattering small bolts and gears across the room. Silence reigns. There are no secrets left in this place now. Gold coins and Fencer's gift. Nice. Well, that went well. What is this Fencer's gift? These gloves grant the wearer +3 damage bonus to the second weapon when dual wielding or wielding a two-handed melee weapon. If the wearer has weapon training ability and is wielding a weapon, it gives a bonus to increase it by 2. What do you don't have any? Here you go. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's a nice increase. Hell yeah. Okay, that went well. I guess we'll head down here now for more consumables. A knapsack bulging with supplies hangs from the top of a pine tree. Its presence and purpose there remain mysterious. Alright. 4 hours there. And then down here. Collect. And back out. Alright. Good, we made it in time. Pursue them. Let them flee. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We don't let anybody flee. Okay. Just gonna go ahead and boop. An easy victory. I gotta say, she should be the the commander, to be honest. Not me. She's so powerful. You should probably kill me in one shot. Recruitment growth up. Lovely. What do we got here? Giants. A progressive alchemist by the name of Zagelforns ran a series of experiments in an attempt to improve the potion of legendary proportions. But something went wrong. The soldiers who tasted his creation cannot return to their natural form and have grown quite dim. However, the alchemist assures everyone that no harm has been done since giants are more useful than ordinary soldiers. And the usefulness of intelligence in a soldier is debatable in the first place. Send the giants to perform heavy manual labor. Unlocks a decree, work for the giants. Material income increased by 1 point. For how long? It doesn't say. Cure the poor victims. Healing the giants. Morale up. Use the giants in battle. Yep, we're going to do that. Use the giants in battle. It would be foolish to pass up the opportunity to bolster the army with such strong fighters. The alchemist Zagelforns strongly endorses this decision. Lovely. Ramian is waiting. Okay. We'll be heading back there shortly. Yeah, you're gonna stay there. Everybody else is fine. Okay. Just want to scout out how we get to this place. If it's this area or another. There it is. Okay. Alright, back to Dresden. Go ahead and enter the Citadel. And we've explored the southern part of the map, so that's good. We'll go back down to Resocio after we get done with this. Hello, Ramian. With good fortune, Commander. The golden-curled Azamar greets you with an elegant bow. I knew that fate would bring us together again, and the timing could not have been better. You see, after the untimely death of old Holvern, may his soul find its well-deserved rest, the Queen named me the new prelate of Canabris, and she recently tasked me with bringing reinforcements to Dresden, a complement of excellent fighters who are ready to do their fair share to rid the world of demons. Who are you? I think I remember who he is. I'm Ramian of Edme. I have been many things, rich man and poor man, fool and mentor, slave and ruler, but my calling in this world has always been the same, to glorify the great dreamer, my lady Desna. In Canabris I was the leader of her temple. Then the queen made me the prelate of the city, or prelate of the city, and now I am here at your service. It's the army, Ramian. Here's your here you're supposed to salute. How are things in Canabras? Quite uncheerful, I'm afraid. Rebuilding work is happening apace, but most of the city still lies in ruins. Only a handful of the population have remained in the city. It has turned from a thriving hub into a military garrison. But I still hold out hope that one day, that unfortunate city will finally enjoy the peaceful life it has so long deserved. Are you returning to Canabras now? Not a chance. Canabras is unsufferably dull these days. Wow, that's... okay. Noisy and dusty building work, marching soldiers, light-fingered suppliers. No. I shall remain here where history is being made, where dreams of freedom from the demon's yoke are at last coming true. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like, oh, I sure hope that everybody comes back one day. Oh, me? No, I'm not going. I'm not staying there. Are you kidding me? Thank you for the reinforcements. Until next time. Yeah, I don't care about salutes from him. I understand you're busy. Find me if you'd like to speak again. I'll be around. Alright. What kind of reinforcements are we talking about? We also need to go to the temple and cure Camellia of her levels. Consider Army 4 here. So we've got conscripts, marksmen, inquisitors, and paladins. Okay, we'll scatter them amongst these two. So you take, what do you got? You could probably, we need marksmen down below. Well, we're gonna give you two things, so we'll give you conscripts and the paladins. Okay. Good. Does that make you more powerful, by the way? Oh, I can't do it anymore. Well, you're rank 5 now, so I guess you are more powerful than you were. That's good. And you'll head on down here. Meet up with General Shai, who can take on only one more unit, so we'll probably take the marksman. Okay, that's fine. I don't know what we're doing with the Inquisitors, just keep them somewhere. Okay, we're done here. There we go.
Onwards!
Onwards. I sound just like him. Alright, outside we go, down to the temple. And then outside.
I'm losing my temper.
He's losing his temper, guys. Watch out. Okay, Arsinoe, I need... Is there any news about the poor folks whose souls were stolen? No, but believe me, I'm not going to leave this alone. This is a serious crime, one that happened right under my nose. I consider it a personal insult and am willing to help Ellen and everyone involved. Every day I spend some time trying to find the stolen souls with prayers and divine magic. My search has brought no results yet, but as soon as it does, I will let you know. Cool. Yes, I need restoration. Scrolls. Restoration. Yep, give me, like, I don't know, 5 of those. And then 2 greater restorations. And we'll use the greater restoration on her to get rid of all those things. Boom. Beautiful. And now we rest. To get rid of our corruption. And eat some fish on a stick.
Quit scowling at me. Let's drink. I have a flask of excellent liquor, strong enough to break the ice between us.
I could accept your offer, I suppose, but I have a rule. I don't drink in the company of poisoners, cheaters, or assassins.
To be fair, not drinking with poisoners is probably a good idea, you know? Like, even if they're your friend, right? Like, you're in the back of your mind, you're always gonna be wondering, is there poison in here? There's a little bit of poison. Then you forgot to clean out. Like, the dishwasher didn't get it all. Alright. Fortress gates. We need to leave you behind, take Socio with us. Man, I don't remember the last time we had Socio with us. Been ages. Maybe not since we first got him. Oh no, we can't teleport yet. We'll skip a day then. And what's going on here? Decrees. Abnormal giants. Go ahead, issue that decree. Take 3 days. Or I can do this one too. Yeah, go ahead and increase Crusader morale. Why not? I mean, we're at max, but you know. Alright, teleport down to Yathwatch. And then from there, we're gonna head down here. Took 16 hours, jeez. Stop. Enchanting the Faultless Daybreak, everything is ready. Alright, priests of Sarenrae, immersed in meditation, have received a sign from the goddess. The message was mysterious and unclear, but the priests agree on one thing. The time of the Faultless Daybreak has passed. The advocates of peace among them claim that this is the hour of the triumphant noontide, yet their belligerent opponents believe in the advent of the sanguineous sundown. Okay. So it either becomes +3 scale mail, allowing the wearer 3 times a day to raise a deceased ally for 2d3 rounds. However, after this, the ally dies again. That's kind of cool. Whenever the enemy confirms a critical hit against the wielder of this +3 mithril scale mail, every enemy in a 30-foot area must pass a Fortitude save or become blinded for 1d4 rounds and suffer 4d6 positive energy damage. Successful saving throws negate blindness and halves the damage. Sanguineous Sundown. The goddess's patience has run out, and she is now willing to bring down her wrath on her dark enemies. Her power will smite the impure as it once scourged Rovagug. The sun will drive away the darkness and incinerate its minions in this last bloody sunset. Hell yeah. That was pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie. It's also mithril, so that's good. Alright, what am I wearing? I have medium armor. This is medium armor. 8/5 more dex. It's also mithril. Plus the 2 damage to flanked enemies. Or 4 if I have outflank, which I do. Okay, so maybe I keep that. You have Lady Calandra's chain shirt. 8 and 5. So that's 12. This is 13, right? If I do my math right. So this is better. Oh yeah. Oh man, that's badass looking. Cool. What are you wearing? Melander's penance. You have like nothing. Let's go ahead and give you some stuff. Actually, your stuff's not that bad. Now that I'm looking at it all. Compared to what I can give you. Sure, you can have that. What is this? Wisdom? Charisma? Intelligence? I guess you're fine. I'm assuming you don't want that, yeah. Okay. Fair enough, I suppose. Alright, and no soldiers, right? Yeah, we're good. Let's keep moving. Alright, we're not tired or anything, so we're ready. The Hell Knights from the Extripitors chapter arrived to the World Wound to hunt and not to battle. These warriors were not interested in the demon armies. Instead, they were after the bizarre monsters born of this corrupted land. Few know what fate awaited these knights in the end, but they were last seen in this inconspicuous hollow. Enter. Enter that location. Alright. Buff. We want to switch you guys. Okay. Knowledge Arcana here.
It went splendidly.
Judging by the burrow's form, it was dug by an incredibly huge purple worm. Oh, lovely. We should have buffed. They're all dead. Wait, what's that? Do you hear that sound?
Save the last one for me.
Damn. And we should probably still be able to take this thing on without much problem. No, I didn't want to move. God, I hate this game. Charge him.
Now what is that?
Got trapped. Put him to sleep. Damn. Missed the saving throw. Alright, what are you good at? Are you good at doing anything? You got some things. You're not bad. Move up. Alright. Let's go ahead. Rage. Charge him.
Spell's not working like that.
No? Alright, demon charge him. Alright, switch to this. Turn those off. That one. Yeah, there we go. And then fire. 33 damage. Alright, let's haste. Alright, Manorak does not get the haste, so that's annoying.
The spirits demand your blood.
Okay. Blow it away. 26 damage there. What's it gonna do?
I'll remove this obstacle.
She gets to go twice there. That's weird. Ow.
Begone, fiend! Fall!
Did it just eat, yeah, it did.
Die!
That's actually fantastic. Get sneak attack damage there. 39 damage. All of you move on up.
I will see to your demise.
Alright, hit it hard.
You are today's sacrifice.
12 damage.
You're irrelevant.
There's 17. Ow.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
Bring it down.
Let's hear you cry.
Got him. The monster is dead. Wiping the sweat from his face, Socio looks over the battlefield. It's the Extripitors. This enemy must have been more than they could manage. The cleric folds his hands in a short funeral prayer. Do you see your brother among them? No, he's not. I don't see him among these people. The relief is palpable in the young cleric's voice. What can you say about the bodies? They died not long ago, judging by the wounds. They were killed by the same beast we just dispatched. Looks like that imposter sent us into a trap. Yes, looks like it. Let's return to Dresden and... Socio clenches his fist. Oh, Shellen, help me endure this. This entire story. You know, I don't recognize myself. I serve the goddess of love, but the Hell Knights, I hate them. I really do. It's sickening, but I don't know how to get rid of this feeling. Why do you hate them so much? What does your faith say about it? You really haven't been yourself since that imposter showed up. Why do you hate him so much? The fact that we even tolerate them is sorry. The fact that we even tolerate them is a disgrace to the entire Crusade movement. Cruel tormentors who are indifferent to the suffering of others, or who perhaps even enjoy it. What are they doing on our side? Why do we let them justify all these atrocities by participating in the Crusades? What does your faith say about it? It's a temptation, and I must overcome it. Their cruelty stirs indignation in me. I'd like to believe it's righteous, but they also call their spite righteous anger. I shouldn't be like them. I shouldn't answer evil with evil, but Goddess, it's so hard. You really haven't been yourself. The things he said about my brother? I admit I want to grab him by the throat and squeeze so hard his spine cracks. It is a dirty, unworthy desire, but I can't get rid of it. And worse, I think the reason I'm so angry is because I'm afraid he's telling the truth. Let's go. Socio nods without saying a word. Alright, how much XP did that kill get us? 5,000, damn. That's good. And a flail +1. Oh wow, there's a whole bunch of weapons. Yeah, I'll take it all. They should all be worth a small penny, at least. Bodies torn to pieces, steel armor crumbled like paper. Living flame? What does that do? Whenever the wearer of this cloak channels energy to harm undead, for the next 2 rounds, they become surrounded with a fire shield that deals 1d6 plus character level fire damage to the attackers for each successful melee attack against the wearer. That's kind of cool. I could see that being like a fun cape to use on like a paladin or something. Oh, I see. I thought that person was, or that demon was just gonna walk right over it. Then come around here and disarm this trap for me.
I am helpful, am I not?
Alright, and then over here. Disarm this trap. Get that 90,
I am
ooh,
helpful, am I
200
not?
experience right there. Nice, nice. Anything over here?
I see something over there.
Got it.
Got it.
The heartbeat quickens.
A ravenous greater shadow. Is this maximize? No. Go with empowered.
They'll beg me to stop.
You should have listened to reason. Go for their hearts!
I was really worried they'd take a negative level from me again. We got lucky.
Done.
Okay. What did we get in that bag again? I saw a diamond. Scroll the heal mass. That's big. That's a big heal. Okay. So I guess now we go back to Dresden and we talk to the imposter again. And then we are done in the southern area. And we can start headed into that central section where we have a lot of the core quests. I guess we'll just walk back until we... Yep. Soldiers. You keep going down. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Oh well. And then in here, buy a cloak, support the crusade. The crusade themed merchandise is a huge hit. Finance point income increased by 20. Lovely. We have 46,000 finance points. Holy crap. That's insane. One more day and we'll get some giants that we can put in an army. Or we can start making a 4th army at this point. But I'll probably put the giants in a group. They're probably strong, right? Presumably. Teleport to Dresden. Enter. Go straight to the prison. Alright. Let's see if we can't tempt Social to embrace the dark side. Well, did you talk to the Extripitors? The Extripitors. They're all dead. That's a shame. I think I'm welling up. There's a trap. You're hoping the monsters would kill us too. Accusations again. You can say whatever you like, but what's the proof? Or where's the proof? You can't scare me. Listen. Do you understand the situation you've gotten yourself into? You'd be wise not to antagonize us. You should help us, and hope that after everything you've done, we still have a little mercy for you. Mercy? I'd be a fool to believe that lie. I know how kind you and your brother are. My whole back is covered with scars because of his mercy. That's not true. Socio mutters silently. It can't be true. Tell me what really happened. Or what? Do you want to leave the city? I can set you free, and even give you a horse. Or I'll give you someone who can, or I'll give you to someone who can make you talk. Yes, you could do that. Alright. I got nothing else to do. Your bars are strong. Hawks are good. You got me. I'll hope for your... The imposter casts a vicious look at Social. Your mercy. Well, listen. This time I'll tell you how it was. I was a soldier fighting for the Extripitors. That wasn't a lie. I was a valet for that scumbag Trevor. He used to work me hard. But that was a long time ago, before the demons took him. Took him? How? Where? How could you even say such a thing? Socio's voice is choked with grief and rage. The imposter enjoys the look on Socio's face. Keep listening. Don't interrupt me. We were hunting a chimera back then. It's an easy job for the Extripitors, even with all the demonic freakishness in the wound. Or the wound gives a chimera. We were driving it toward your boy Trevor. He was preparing to attack, and then a demon appears, a huge one, scary and black mask. Bam! Rips one knight to pieces. Bam! There goes another one. And then the demon looks at Trevor and says, "This one is good. I'll take him." And he picked him up like he weighed nothing and vanished. Well, what could we do? That demon was chopping up knights left and right and center. What could we do? We turned and ran. Then the rest of our guys caught up to us. They executed a few of us on the spot as a warning and made the others slaves, live bait for the monsters. Slaves don't live long. Only 3 of us survived out of the whole unit, and no one has seen Trevor since. What kind of person was Trevor? A real devil. Didn't go easy on anyone. Beat us good. The knights respected him, and us ordinary infantry were afraid to show our faces to him. Where is he now? Are you deaf? I told you, no one knows. A demon dragged him off. A demon in a black mask. As to the where and why, you'll have to ask the demons. There used to be a female knight among the Extripitors named Marinta. How did she get Trevor's shield? Marinta? She and Trevor were sleeping together. When they dragged Trevor off, he dropped his shield, so she picked it up. Like, to remember him. I'm telling you, those two deserved each other. When Trevor was gone, that crazy bitch wanted us all to be executed, the whole unit. The Paralector refused to waste people. He said we would be useful as slaves. She made a scene and then transferred it to another order. Good riddance. What happened to the Extripitors? You saw what happened to them. They died. I don't care. I'm not gonna cry about them. They killed a lot of beasts, but there's always someone stronger. That demon wiped them out. Only the ones who ran survived. You said 3 of you survived. Where are the other 2? I think they were gonna go to Canabras. They wanted to pretend to be refugees and then wing it. Do you want to catch them too? They're probably somewhere near the creepy church where the undead used to be. I heard they plan to build a shelter there to stay away from the local commander. Social, have you heard enough? Yes. Social's voice sounds hollow, and he looks totally lost. I have. So it's true. My brother betrayed everything we believed in. Wait, this is only one person's side of the story, and liars at that. Let's find the other 2 survivors and ask them. The war has broken many people, Trevor. He was the victim of Trevor was the victim of others' cruelty. Trevor was a hero. He found an organization where he could destroy monsters and fought honorably till the end. You got your answers. Let's go. Yeah, he was a hero. Yeah, why not? Did he whip his valet honorably too? There are plenty of heroes around who kill monsters, but not all of them have to become devils to do it. Trevor betrayed everything we believed in, all our vows. He went to the war to protect people, and in the end he tortured them. Commander Terabade was right. I shouldn't have tried to learn what happened to him. Forgive me, Manorak. I need to be alone now. Without looking at the imposter, Socio leaves the prison. There we go. The imposter staring. You again? What else do you need? You don't deserve to live. I sentenced you to death. Go. Get out of here. Seriously? I thought I was going to die here. Well, thank you, Commander. I hope we get to meet again. Yeah. Who knows what Manorak's going to do, you know? He's just so unpredictable. So chaotic. Yeah. If there was an evil option to kill him, I would have taken it, but the kill him option was lawful, so. Honestly, we probably should have just left him in there as the evil option.